What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to the Near Reincarnation video. Alright, today we're going to talk about the new event, the characters, everything that just came into the game. But before we get into it, I want to make sure you guys know about this daily summons that you get every day, because I had no clue. So I want to share this with you real quick. Every day when reset happens, you can come in here and do a summon. So you definitely want to be doing it. Don't overlook it like me and be an epic fail. Do your daily summons every day. Don't miss out on these free summons. Now, we just got a new event and we got new characters. So let's talk about the event first, and then we'll talk about the new characters and decide if we should summon for them. At first look of this event, it might be super overwhelming to you, and the first event that they brought into the game was very free-to-play friendly, and it probably spoiled a lot of us a little bit, or the way we think, because we think that all events in the future are going to be the exact same way. But the first event was super generous, and it was a great idea for them to do with the global launch of the game. Now, the second event, you have to understand, we're getting a ton of free stuff from it by not even farming it. If you literally just clear the normal, hard, and very hard floors just one time, you're getting 6,500 gems. Plus, you could buy the summons in the shop as well. Just on your first clear, you can get the 2 temples, which is 20 summons. And that alone, without even farming the event, is so good value, especially because we just had an event with such good value. Now, this one's a little bit harder to farm because unless you're going to summon on a new banner, you're not going to be able to get all those extra bonus medals. I don't think you need to on this one because the last floor on very hard, it gives you 32 medals plus the character they give you with the weapon here. So if you max out the character and the weapon, that's going to bring you up to 43 medals per run on very hard. Now, the only difference is you can't run it on easy mode and save that 5 stamina, but everything in the shop is valuable like we learned from the last shop. It's going to work the exact same way. You're going to buy the character first, the weapon second, then you're going to buy your Black Pearl, the summon tickets. Of course, we always love our summons. We love RNG in our gacha games. And then we're going to go down and we're going to buy the gold coins the same like we did last time. And just think about it like this. Just buying the gold coins alone like last time is going to give you so much gold and put you so far ahead of the game that you're going to be able to send all your weapons, all your characters, and you're not going to have a gold problem at all. Because when the game first came out, a lot of people were saying that there was a bottleneck for gold. But having these gold, silver, and bronze coins definitely takes that bottleneck out. Because if you buy all of these coins, you're going to have a ton of gold, and gold is not going to be an issue for you. So once you accept the fact that not all events are going to be like the first event where they're going to give us a ton of bonuses and make it super easy to farm, you'll realize that this event is giving you 6,500 summons just for clearing it, which is fantastic in my eyes, plus the 20 summons you get from the exchange shop. So that brings you up to 12,000 summons. That's a lot of free stuff, and it literally will take you 20 minutes to clear that part of it and get those 12,000 summons. And just keep in mind, the bonuses are not like last time. You can't use 3-star story characters to get the same bonuses that we got last time. The only bonuses you can get from this event is from the character in the shop, and then after that you have to get the characters from the summer banner, and then you will have to ascend those weapons as well to get the maxed medal, which is plus 15. So just getting one of those characters will give you plus 2 medals. So unless you're going to whale out in the shop and get a bunch of copies of those weapons, plus 2 medals really isn't going to make a huge difference. I mean, it will help, but it's not going to make or break the way you farm the event on very hard. Now, if you sit there and whale out on the banner and you get all these weapons max ascended, then obviously you can go to the easy floor and save the 5 stamina. But I don't recommend you doing that. I honestly recommend you staying on the original collab banner until you get your 2 pities. This banner is going to be here for another month. So unless you're going to spend money, I would not switch over to summon on it just to get these extra medals. Because unless you're going to ascend the weapons, you're really not going to get great value in doing that. And the best part about this event, let's just say you don't want to farm it, or you want to farm it very minimal. With all the free stuff you're going to get from this, you can bring that over to your other banner, the collab banner, and use that to get your second pity even faster. I do think the summer banner is a little bit bait when it comes to getting medals. I don't think any of the characters are needed or essential. So let's pull it up and let's talk about it. So this is the new summer banner, and you'll see I haven't summoned on it at all yet, and I don't plan on it. All the free summons I got, I used on the collab banner that we already have. And I'm going to do a 10 pull at the end of this video as well, and we're not going to do it on this banner. Now, these characters are good characters, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're not good, but unless you're going to spend money, it is not worth switching over to this banner until you already have collected your 2 pities. Yes, you will get some extra medals if you come over here and you summon on it and you get lucky and you get one of the characters or even all 3 of the characters. That will give you 6 extra medals. But let's be honest, 6 medals really isn't going to make or break the way you farm the event. So before we go over the characters, just to put this out there, I would not summon on this event unless you really, really want one of these characters and you think it's essential because you're a collector and you can't live without having it. You don't want the banner to disappear without you getting the character. And you plan on spending money, or you want to spend money summoning on this banner, that's a totally different story. Then you can summon till the first pity, and then you can go back to your other banner and summon on that. That's totally up to you. But as a free-to-play player, I would not switch over to this banner. Yes, they're good characters, but you have plenty of good characters on the other banner. All 6 of the collab characters are fantastic, and you don't need any of these characters, and there's going to be way better banners coming in the future. So I would say as a free-to-play player, this banner is pretty much bait to you, and you might really want to summon on it, but don't stay away from it. Just keep summoning on your other banner and get your pities. Once you get your 2 pities and you decide, okay, I want to try and see if I can get lucky, then that's a different story, but you do not need the medals from these weapon ascensions to farm the event. You can finish the event no problem without pulling any of these characters. So we have 3 new characters on this banner, and they are the Sunset swimwear characters. Let's look at them and see if they're even worth pulling for if we're paid to win. Now, I think Theo is the worst out of the 3. She's not a bad character. I just think compared to the other 2, she's not as good. So if you are pulling on this banner, you probably don't want to pull Theo. You'd want to pull the other 2 first. But she's not a bad character, just not as good as the original Theo, I think. I mean, until I get her out there and I put her in action, I won't really know for sure. So for the skill, we have deals 110% damage to 3 enemies. Damage increases based on combo length. And then for the abilities, we have damage up by 40% on chain attacks, so it pairs with her skill. And then on the last one, we have HP up by 20%. Like I said, not a bad character. I just think the original Theo is fine. And by pulling her, you're going to complete your collection, which is going to give you more gems. So as a free-to-play player, she's just not needed. You're better off going for the regular Theo, in my opinion anyways. Just remember, guys, all this stuff is my opinion. I just try to give you guys the best information I can. Moving on to the second one, I think it's Rion. Rip me up in the comments if I got it wrong. But I think it's Rion. I'm definitely going to butcher the last one. I'm not even going to say it. Now, this character seems really, really good. Again, just remember, none of these characters are essential, but they are good characters. So if you do want to spend some money, definitely not a bad thing. But remember, too, in the future, we are going to get better banners than this. And just remember, all these skills and abilities get leveled up as you build the character. Deals 150% damage to 1 enemy 4 times. Damage increases 60% when HP is above 80%. Really good skill. You could tell that this man is going to be dealing out a ton of damage. And then on the last one, which I really like, is agility up by 30% for 60 seconds. That seems like a really good skill because we know agility gives you the first turn, so it's always good to have agility. So having that as an ability sounds like a really good ability to me. And then also we have the weapon, which I forgot to go over. Theo's weapon, we'll go over in 1 second. The weapons seem really, really good and even better than the character in some situations. So for this weapon, we have deals 55% damage to 1 enemy 4 times and increases all allies' agility by 20% for 10 seconds. So it completely synergizes with the character. The second skill, deal 50% damage to 1 enemy 3 times and increase your attack by 10% for 10 seconds. Super strong. And then for the abilities, we have attack up by 15%. And then we also have critical rate up by 10%. Fantastic weapon. Even if you just use the weapon and not the character, really, really good to have. And let's look at Theo's weapon really quick because I missed it. Let's just click on the weapon. We have recover 20% HP for all allies, so really, really strong healing weapon, just like Theo's. And then we have deals 45% damage to 1 enemy 4 times and reduce their defense by 10%. Really, really good. And then we have damage up by 20% on chain attacks of 3 or more. And then we have HP up by 10%. If you're 100% free to play, you cannot have every character. I know you want to have every character, but unless your RG is perfect, spot on, you cannot have every character, so you have to pass on some of them. But getting any 3 of these characters would not be a bad thing if you were to summon on this banner and summon all of them. I just think Theo is the worst of the 3. So the last one we have, and my favorite looking one out of all of them, let's look at her skill. I'm not even going to attempt her name at this point. So for the first skill, we have deal 170% damage to 1 enemy 3 times, critical damage increased by 40%, and then we have the ability attack up by 25%. Then on the second one, we have damage taken reduced by 20% 3 times at the start of each wave. So she dishes out the damage and reduces the incoming damage. Super, super strong. And then for the weapon, we have 70% damage to a single enemy 4 times, also has a 100% chance to inflict poison for 5 turns. Then we have deals 50% damage to 1 enemy 3 times and increase your critical hit by 10% for 10 seconds. Again, boosting attack, boosting damage, boosting the critical hit, and then we have critical rate up by 15%. Then we also have agility up 20% for 60 seconds. So we can see all these kits synergize super well. She is absolutely my favorite one out of all 3 of them. She seems like she would just smack super hard. She might even be up there with A2, but again, she's not essential because if you have A2 or you have 2P, they will do the job just fine. So the only way you're really going to summon on this banner is if you already completed the last collection, you have at least 1 ascension on all of your main team. Then you can consider coming over to this banner and trying to snag one of these characters. But again, as a 100% free-to-play player, it's probably not going to happen, and you're going to have to go all the way to your pity to get the character that you're specifically looking for. So just be really careful when it comes to this banner. It's a little bit bait in a way, because even if you pull one character and you get the weapon, you'll say, oh, well, I'll get the extra medals. The thing is, you'll still have to send this weapon to get more than 2 medals. So 2 medals is not going to change what you're doing in the event or how fast you farm the event. It will help a little bit, but it's not going to change anything. So the only way you're going to summon on this banner is if you absolutely want these characters and you can't live without them. Other than that, I would stay away from it and just keep summoning on your main banner, or whatever banner you started summoning on. Keep summoning on that, trying to get your ascensions up and build your 2 pities here first. After you get your 2 pities and then the summer banner is still there, you can say, all right, I want to summon on that banner. That is totally fine. But I would not do that until you secure your 2 pities first on your main banner that you started summoning on from the beginning. Trust me, as a collector, it kills me not to summon on the banner, but I know it's in my best interest not to, because I do spend a little bit of money, but I don't plan on spending a lot of money. So I know it is not good for me to go and wail out on that banner. I'll probably end up pulling Theo, and she's the one I want least. And that's usually how it happens. At least summoning on this banner, you have the chance to get Gala. You have a chance to get all of the main collab characters, and all of the characters on these 2 banners, or even on the 1 banner that offers you the 6 characters, they are all meta and they're all great characters. So you can't go wrong summoning any of them, especially collecting ascensions for them. If you start switching over to the summer banner now, what's going to happen is you're going to miss out on ascensions. You're going to miss out on getting your collection reward for the collab event. So it would just be in your best interest to stay away from this banner for now. So to sum this up, they're all great characters. I think they all have a place in the game. If you ask me in order which one I would want the most, that'd be my girl Akaha, I think. I don't know. I'm not saying it right. I know I'm not going to say it right. You could rate me on the comments. I'll give you guys a laugh for tonight. But she's my absolute favorite. If I was summoning on this banner, I'd be going for her. Just remember, they're not essential, and you do not need any of these characters to progress in the game. You can just stay on your collab banner and be totally fine, especially for free to play. Just stay away from it. Don't let it bait you in. Farm your event. You'll be able to finish it in the month. No problem at all. You'll finish both events, no problem at all. In the future, we're going to get better banners anyways, and you'll thank yourself for not wasting your summons on this banner and save them up for a upcoming banner in the future, because I believe that there's a really good character coming on the next banner. So don't let this banner bait you in. But great job, Square Enix. You guys are doing a fantastic job. 2 events right off the rip with a ton of rewards in both of them. Really easy to farm on both sides of the event. I know the second one doesn't look easy, but I promise you guys it is super easy to farm. You'll be able to finish it in the month absolutely fine with no problems. Stamina might be a little bit of an issue for you as a free-to-play player, but just make sure you're farming these events enough during the month. This way you can finish them with the free stamina you get from the game. Just remember, guys, that you can refresh the shop with the stamina in it. Let me show you real quick, because a lot of people don't realize that you can do this. If you go to the shop, so we have the stamina, so we're going to purchase this like we do every day. Now, with all the free gems they give you from clearing the event, you can invest them here in the stamina. This way it'll allow you to farm the event exchange shop faster. What you can do is you can click up here on the left-hand side. It's really dark, so a lot of people don't see it. You can refresh this. The first one is 10 gems, and then it goes up after that. I would recommend doing this at least once, because 10 gems really isn't that much, and you're going to get so many for free anyways. So then you could purchase the second one, and you could do this as many times as you want. As a free-to-play player, I would do it just once every day. I wouldn't do it more than that. Now, if you're really stuck on stamina, you can do it a couple times. From 30, it goes to 50. I'm not sure where it goes after 50, because I never did it, but it increases each time. But I would do it once a day as a free-to-play player. It will definitely help you maintain your stamina. So with no further ado, Bulldog Luck, come on. Give us our 2B. I want an ascension for my 2B so bad, but they just won't give it to me. We just got something. Just like in the last video, it shows us the character before we get it. We got something new. I think it was X063Y. I'm yet to even see what that character does yet. I think it's a 3-star, though. I don't think it's a 4-star. So once again, we did not get the 4-star, but that's fine. Let's just fast click and see what we got going on. Hopefully we'll get an upgrade from a gold to a purple. So this is our new character. He's a 3-star. I don't plan on building any 3-stars anytime soon, but it's always good to complete the collection, because the collection gives you a ton of rewards as well. So I'll never be mad about getting a character that I don't have, even if it's a 3-star. No upgrade. Sad for us. My summons have been really bad lately. My last 2 4-stars were weapons. And then after that, I haven't gotten a 4-star character in a very long time. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. Are you happy with the new event? Are you happy with where the game is going? Do you like the new summer characters? Are you going to summon for them? Comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Thank you guys so much for the support here on YouTube. We're so close to 4,000 subs. Once we reach it, we'll start another sub celebration. If you want to follow me on Twitch and Discord, those are always linked down below. 2 monthly giveaways on Discord, random giveaways on Twitch. If you want to be a part of the random giveaway that we do here on YouTube, all you do is sub to the channel, like, and comment on my past 10 videos, and that will automatically enter into the random giveaway. I truly do love each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace. guys.